Welcome back to Dementia Diaries, a space for honest reflections and real life wisdom from the caregiving journey, my journey. If you're caring for someone you love, you're not alone. Let's open today's page. As we close out the month of January, today I want to talk about something I had to learn the hard way: how to love someone deeply without losing myself in the process. Caregiving is love in action. It's devotion, it's sacrifice, it's showing up again and again and again, even when you're tired. But somewhere along the way, I realized that love shouldn't erase me. There was a season when I didn't even notice it was happening. I was so focused on caring, helping, managing, supporting, that my own needs got quieter and quieter and quieter. My dreams got pushed aside, my hobbies faded, and my identity blurred. I became the person who handled everything, but I stopped handling myself. And it didn't hit me all at once. It showed up in small ways. Feeling disconnected from myself, feeling resentful even though I didn't want to be, feeling like I didn't recognize that woman in the mirror. That's when I knew something had to change. So I incorporated three practices that helped me find myself again. One, my weekly me moment. I started with something small, 15 minutes a week, that belonged to me, not caregiving, not responsibilities, not problem solving. Sometimes it was a walk, sometimes it was making candles or creating t shirts. Sometimes it was just sitting in silence with a cup of coffee. But it reminded me that I still existed outside of my role. The second thing was one personal goal that was just for me. I realized I needed something that wasn't tied to anyone else's need. So I chose one personal goal. It didn't have to be big, it just had to belong to me. A book I wanted to write, a book I wanted to read, a craft I wanted to learn, a project I wanted to start it. Something that reminded me that my life still had chapters left to write. So I wrote a book and I created a journal, and here I am on Dementia Diaries. The third thing, my reminder ritual. Caregiving can make you feel invisible, even when you're doing everything right. So I created a ritual to remind myself of who I am. Some days it was a scripture, some days it was affirmations, some days it was a simple mantra: I matter too. But I also created a grateful jar that I wrote down something every single day that I put into my gratitude jar. And at the end of the year, I could read all that I was grateful for: 365 grateful things in my life. Speaking life over myself helped me reclaim pieces of me I didn't even realize I lost. So, what I want you to know: you can love someone fully without abandoning yourself. I'm going to repeat that. You can love someone fully without abandoning yourself. You can show up for others without disappearing. You can be a caregiver and still be a whole person with dreams, needs, and a future. I'm going to repeat that one more time for the people in the back. You can be a caregiver and still be a whole person with dreams, needs, and a future. Start with one small act of self return, one moment, one goal, one reminder. Piece by piece, you'll find yourself again. So, thank you for opening today's page with me. You deserve to be seen by others and by yourself. And I'll see you in the next chapter. Have a good day.